it's me, Gabby Dunn, the other half of this channel. I have a podcast called Bad with Money, which is all about finances and feelings. This week on the show, we're talking about financial literacy. We have Sarah Losi, who is the marketing director for a big financial education group, and she's going to talk to us about the importance of financial literacy and her own journey with that. And then I am going to talk to my friend Jenny Yang, who I had no idea was so good with money. And this is the thing about this show, because it's so taboo to talk about money, we never ask our friends for advice, and she's full of it. So please check out this clip, and if you want to hear more, go to the link in the description. You can hear the whole episode. Okay, thank you, bye! When you guys say on your website, financial planning for all, like what does that mean? Like in terms of race, gender, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I love that you asked that. So Financial Planning for All is a new program that we started back at I want to say the beginning of the year. And if anyone has ever heard of financial advising and financial planning, the biggest misconception is that it's just for the rich. Mm-hmm. And financial advising, like only financial advisors are for people who have finances to advise on. And for the longest time, that was true, because advising firms have steep asset minimums. And if you don't have $600,000, $1 million, sometimes like $5 million, they're not going to talk to you. They're not even going to look at you. Asset minimums. So one of the things that came out of that conversation that we need to start teaching literacy, we need to start helping people that don't have $1 million. Because to be quite honest, I am not interested in helping rich people stay rich. And I know that sounds bad being in the field that I am, but these people, they've done it. And for our clients that are there, we love our clients. Our clients are amazing. And I am so proud of what we've done for them to help them. But at the same time, I was like, I want to help other people. I want to help people who aren't rich, who didn't inherit all this money or haven't been working for 40 years already and built up all the savings. I wanted to help just the families. Like the people that are millennials, I had to explain, millennials aren't kids. Millennials are, I'm a millennial and I'm 26. Like millennials are doctors.
40. Millennials
exactly.
40.
There are millennials in their 20s, 30s, early 40s that are doctors, engineers. Half of our office is millennials, and they're financial advisors helping other people with their money. We're not kids anymore. And we have the potential to be making a lot of money, but we don't have the potential to know what to do with it because it was never taught to us. So this whole idea of financial planning for all is making financial planning accessible to just the regular family or the up-and-comers, the people who don't meet that asset minimums but are still making money and have the potential to build great wealth. So
what do you do? Like, what do you do if you don't have the asset minimum? Like, what do you do? So our firm, we actually, by creating this Financial Planning for All program, we split our company into two. And we have the private wealth management that works with those, the clients that are already there. But then we have the financial planning side that does not have an asset minimum. We'll work with anybody as long as you have that desire to take it seriously and work towards whatever that financial goal is. And even if you don't know what your goal is, we'll help you set it. But we'll work with anybody. You can come in and not have any assets to manage. We don't need to manage your assets to create a financial plan for you. So we created this program as that way of basically doing the right thing and working with those people who need our help. And then at the same time, that's still not going to be affordable for every family. There's going to still be family, because to do that, we do still have to set a fee. And it's a modest fee, but it might not be affordable to everybody. So that's why we have Brotman Media Group, which puts out free and inexpensive content for anybody else. And if you can't afford to work with us, we still want you to learn this information. So we have the free online course in financial literacy. We have our podcast. We have a book. We contribute to Forbes on a monthly basis, which is more information. I give my book away for free. So many, my publisher would prefer no. I'm just like mailing it to people.
When I started this company, didn't start this company when I started at this company.
Yeah.
Free is not supposed to be in the vocabulary in finance.
I know.
And I'm like, no, I want free. I like that word. It's my favorite. Let's do it.
So you knew enough to be like, I need to go to a school that
Yes.
is not going to break the bank, because your parents had said that to you. Like, they were honest with you and open with you about it.
Yes, that helped. Also, because I was the first one in my family. I have two much older brothers who arrived here from Taiwan at the same time as me, but they just were much older. They were like freshman year of high school, not knowing English, and they did not do well in school. I, from an early age, had to navigate paperwork, English stuff, translate for the family. And so I was the first one to go to a four-year university of my family, and I had to navigate that. I did all the research. I went to the library. So I already had that attitude of like, I need to know these adult things, and I'm going to read it. And I think hopefully that'll teach me things. I filled out my own FAFSA. I had to do all of that. You know what I'm saying? So that I had to like really like bone up on what's our situation and how does this work, you know?
Yeah, I hear that a lot from children of immigrants who are like, I had to read my own FAFSA. I had to be the one to translate like what this, to my parents who were like, what is this form? I don't know.
Yeah.
And you have to grow up a little bit. You have to parentalize yourself a bit.
For sure. And so I would say the financial advisor was very key at 21. But even before that, I had a very critical guidance counselor in high school who said, you're a very good student. Did you know you don't have to go to a UC school? You're going to get into UCLA or Berkeley. You might have to pay less if you go to a fancy liberal arts college or a private university. So I went to a big public high school where everyone was like UCLA or bust. That's like the dream, Berkeley. But I got into those schools, but there was a part of me that knew that there was another experience that I could have, and that financially I don't have to be a burden on my family, and that it would be a good education.
Wow. So that's how critical, like, one teacher, one guidance counselor, one certified financial planner at a certain age.
Critical.
Critical. So, okay. So what kind of things were you noticing that your friends didn't know that you knew? Oh
my God. Very early on, I was shocked by how much people got into credit card debt. Shocked. I was shocked because I didn't talk about money with my friends, number one. And so once it finally came up, I feel like it's like, I don't know if you have this experience, but like when you're raised in your family, like the way that you're parented or like the culture of your household, I thought that's how the world worked, like as a child, right? Mm-hmm. And then you like share notes with your friend. You go to your friend's house and you're like, oh my God, they can eat so many like packs of Oreos. They have gummy bears.
Like open their snack closet. You're like, what have I been missing out on?
You don't hand wash every single piece of dishware and cutlery. You can just delegate that to a dishwasher. This is blowing my mind.
Yeah,
this is
exactly.
You live different. How do you live differently? I thought the world was just my world. And so I feel like that's how it felt when I kind of started to share notes with my friends, like in college or in my early 20s, like, how are you managing to pay rent, or how do you negotiate a salary, all of these things. And so, but credit cards, 100%, just learning about how people just had a different attitude about their ability to spend because they felt the power of their credit limit. And I never saw it that way. It was always this, like, I think put in me because of fear, probably, of like, if I can't see the money, I don't have it,
Mm-hmm. Are you just like a frugal person in general?
Yes. The Yang family is so frugal. I never had an allowance. People would be like, you got straight A's. You didn't get like rewarded for that with money.
Yeah.
No.
I didn't. Nobody gave me shit for my A's.
No. Okay, I do my chores. I get my A's. That is the cost of admission. Okay,
that's how you're allowed to stay here. What do you mean pay you?